It's Bob. Now this is the first video. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this channel, but I just made this so I can express my opinions on certain topics and ideas that's going on in the world. Now I know I'm 30 years late on this topic, which is the epidemic that is TikTok, but I'm gonna speak about it anyways because the first video I haven't given a damn because I'm not being monetized. So I technically could swear in a video, but I'm not, in case I can have a good history with YouTube, in case I start to be able to get monetized, even though it's probably not gonna happen because who the hell wants to watch me? Anyways, I'm gonna quit stalling. So I bolded. I'm gonna go into deep analysis on my color videos, just reacting to TikToks, because I feel like I should go more in depth in this topic. So I boiled down to main culprits to 4. So the first are e-boys, and which are evident throughout TikTok through which through a challenge, for example, which actually I think died. I'm not really sure. I'm not really up to date with TikTok. Which is the good bad boys or whatever it's called. Why do good girls like bad guys or something? As an example of e-boys on TikTok. The second is the ironic people, or the quote-unquote ironic, even though it's clearly they're doing this for their own amusement, and in fact it seems like it's ironic even though it's borderline genuine, which kind of makes it unfunny, and it doesn't make it it is unfunny, and nobody laughs at somebody screaming and stuff. And the third culprit is the children.
In this song, I'm going to teach you the 12 months of the year. Are you ready? Here we go. January, February, March, April.
Now, I'm personally affected by this issue since all my sisters are TikTok people, which is honestly sad to say because I expected better. Now, there's no reason to explain that. Watching somebody scream at their phone and do stupid dances in front of their phone is beyond retarded, and if honestly, in my opinion, they should be put down. They should be shot down because they don't deserve to live if they're willing to do that sort of thing. And finally, it's the boomers. I call them boomers. I should probably just say elderly for the sake of the video, but I don't care. I'm gonna call them boomers. So the boomers are culprits. I put them in there. I mean, they're not really that evident as much as other topics, but they're out there, right? You can see them, and I can't really blame them. They're trying to experience the boomers are mainly victims of the children, which because hey grandma, grandpa, can you film my video, dancing video, and then they end up getting into this, and then it's like a drug. You know how you're a drug dealer? It's like, yo, take some cocaine for free, and you try it out, right? And then you're addicted to it. You keep going back for more, and that's what happens to them, in my opinion. Because in my opinion, they're educated people, they're wise people, but they just got terrorized, let's say, by this disease, which is TikTok. If you didn't catch that. The good side of TikTok is it keeps all these losers. Yes, I'm losers. I don't care if I offend you. You are all losers if you use TikTok, and you should be put down. Put all these losers in one place so they don't invade anywhere else, like for example YouTube or Twitter. They actually invaded Instagram, which is Instagram was a waste fest to begin with. There's a lot of cringe going on there, but I mean it's okay, it's not a Vine level of cringe, which is it's not that bad. Now, in my opinion, it has invaded because I recently, especially in the past few months, I've witnessed a lot of people posting their TikToks onto Instagram, and it's honest to say, I'm just scrolling through my feed looking at reposted memes instead. I should probably look at Reddit, but it's okay. Looking at reposted memes through my feed and seeing, you know, what my friends are up to. And then next thing I see is some person post their stupid TikTok. Like, I do not care that you, I don't know, dance in front of a camera for no reason. I do not care. You know, some people might call this aggressive because, hey, wait, why are you bullying? Why are you bullying other people's hobbies? You should try it out first before you speak. May I speak to that? Actually, I have tried it, but I've tried its predecessor, Musically. Predecessor, in my opinion, TikTok is the bastard of Musically. It's a child that should not have been born, but it has, and now we need to remove it from this earth because it is deformed. You wish to put it out of its pain. Who's the CEO? Let me check here. The CEO of TikTok, Zhang Yiming. All right, he's apparently he's a founder and CEO of ByteDance and TikTok. Internet sensations is like, okay, let's ignore this. So as you can see, it's a Chinese corporation, but as if you're into politics, you know that Chinese government and Chinese corporations are very closely related. That means they probably have access, because how do you think the censorship happened in China? I'm not going to get too much into that because it's not that sort of video. It keeps main point is that keeps them all in one place, and it leaks here and there, for example to Instagram, sometimes to Twitter. And I've never seen it on Reddit, but I've heard people say they've seen it on Reddit, but it's very rare chance to see on Reddit. But it's a good aspect, but obviously, like I said, there's leaks here and there. The bad outweighs the good in so many different ways. Firstly, it's a disease. It's literally a disease. It turns people crazy. Like, if let's say you travel back in time, let's send a TikToker back in time, right? And let's see them like film in front of their phones, in front of let's say the pharaohs, right? Like pharaohs like building their pyramid, and then out of nowhere, some person starts filming themselves on a rock, and then it turns and like they start dancing in front of it. The people will think they're crazy. People actually think they're crazy. It's like, hey, buddy, what are you doing? It's like the person's just like dancing and jumping in front of the rock and then screaming at it, and then they'll probably crucify him right then and there, thinking that he's been bewitched by witchcraft. Next point I want to make is about why TikTok is bad. Is because TikTok causes people to misbehave, or misbehave is extremely subjective, depends on who you're talking to, but I think we can universally agree that harassing employees and licking ice cream, I think that's a challenge I saw a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure I see it. I realize this. I don't think it started on TikTok, but it's definitely very prominent there. It's like they open ice cream and then lick it and then put it back, which is crazy. Like, imagine, like, hey, like your average Joe over here, so with his family, it's like, yo, his son's like, hey, Dad, can I buy some ice cream? And his dad like, sorry, Bill. I've seen these videos of people licking the ice cream. I do not want the Ebola in my house. Yeah, I know, Ebola joke, 2015. Am I right? And then it's like, and then the child will become extremely sad, depressed, and then kill himself because he did not eat his ice cream. Do you really want children to kill themselves because they did not eat ice cream? That's what I thought. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Making fun of suicide again, 2015. What can I say? Now again, I don't think children. It's a good influence on children. Or not again. It's my first point I'm saying. Another point is that I don't think it's good for children, because in your day and age as a child, let's say 50 years ago, children would go out in the street and play, I don't know, soccer, for example, or basketball. But today they're all in their houses filming TikToks and whatever. I'm a victim of this. I'm not a victim. I'm guilty of this myself since I play a lot of video games. I try to go out as much as possible, but at least I'm enhancing I'm doing something not that innovative. Actually, never mind. I guess I'm guilty of this myself, but it's a bad thing. I guess. Oh damn! I guess I'm a hypocrite then. Alright, no next points. 10 minutes. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. This is Bob, by the way.